Willem. It's I remain totally impressed about Khiri. You founded it in what, 1993?
Yep.
To provide what we say to be a one-stop travel company for those wishing to experience an off-the-beaten-track alternative across Thailand and Indochina.
Right.
It stated that its essence included passion, empowerment, stimulating innovative thinking, a focus on efficiency and a drive for results. Human interaction as a means to break down cultural barriers, in passionate discovery, real experiences, my God. In real practices, how did these essences evolve over the years?
Yeah, it's a mouthful, and it's easier to state these things after almost 25 years doing this, and possibly we hadn't had it that well defined when we started in 1983. But one thing was there from the beginning, and that was a big love for the region, for the different countries. We really like the countries, we love the countries, and the adventure, the sense of adventure that that the whole region can give people. So we wanted to share that travel experience that we had, and not just the travel, as in travel from moving from A to B, but really meeting the locals. So that what really what inspired us to let's open a travel company that just has that as its core element. And when we start growing, the interesting thing was what we saw is because we are so enthusiastic and we were very small, we kind of attracted other small operators, other niche operators. And going forward, the other operators, the bigger ones, became interested in this as well, in this whole concept. And in the last 5 years, lo and behold, it becomes a real it's the thing to do now. It's all about experience. Airbnb is about experience. Uber is about experience. But we are doing this for the last 25 years already. So now all of a sudden it's in fashion, so to speak. But we have been doing this all along.
Yeah. Well, I just want to share with the audience is that a simple half-day excursion around Bangkok to the Ayutthaya kingdom, ex-old capital. You found a way of doing it with a little cruise up the river. Compared to most of the other operators, do this big boat cruise lunch on this cruise boat, buffet lunch back, and it's so canned. But yours was such a tiny little difference, and it made it like a wonderful experience for us.
Yeah, the difference is always ensuring that travelers get in touch, have the opportunity to get in touch with real life in the country, because that's what it's all about. At the moment that I will call it cocooning, the moment that you start cocooning people, putting them in a minibus and driving from A to B, or putting them in a large boat and with a buffet going on, then it becomes introspective within the boat. And people don't start using their mobile phone and check online how things are going, whereas they should be full-on experiencing a destination, and that is with as many senses as possible.
So there is Khiri Travel and there is Yaana Ventures, sort of the parent company.
Yeah, it is now.
And you have a new CEO looking after Khiri. Yourself is on the Yaana end. Tell us about new ventures such as Ground, something about educational travel for young people and corporates, and you have Anurak Community Lodge and some tented camps in Cambodia.
Absolutely, yeah. So this has to do, it's the same concept. We felt at a certain moment, going forward with your experiential travel, that you need to have the suppliers that bring you the experiences. As a DMC, you kind of work with suppliers to putting programs together, or you do it yourself. If it's a walking tour or something like that, you can do it. But when it involves more, particular accommodations, sometimes the accommodations that we need in a certain place because people want to spend more time there, it's simply not there. So that's how Anurak came about in Khao Sok. We bring a lot of clients to Khao Sok National Park in southern Thailand. And the accommodation that we needed from the comfort, but also that involved the locals, that involved the community in their daily operations, was simply not there. So after we tried to engage local accommodations, local lodges, if they could spruce things up, or if we, and it didn't happen. So that's how we started Anurag Lodge. To simply, the demand was there, our demand was there, but the offers were not there. So that's how we started that. Ground, the educational travel venture that we do, started a little bit different. We actually did school groups within Khiri Travel. And you have to understand these are high school groups, international schools or universities from abroad. Wanted to come to Asia to have a two-way educational experience, immersion experience. Being part of a country and getting something back, and giving something back to the community. And I got to visit one of the communities that we brought one of these school groups in with Khiri Travel at a certain time. And this community themselves, they came and it's like, when is the next time that you give us another school? And I didn't think about it like that. I thought it more as a supplier relationship. And that is where the genesis was for Ground. That we felt we have two responsibilities. The responsibility is to, obviously, the client, to give a great experience to the client, but we have also a responsibility to the communities where we bring the school groups. So, and we felt we need to split this up as a separate company that can give just as much attention and thought to the communities where we bring our school groups as to the school groups themselves. And that's how we started Ground.
Willem, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I always have my ears open for new developments, new ideas you guys come up with.
Excellent, thank you.